camp in the Pocono Mountains, 3 people changed my life. Hank Slider, Herb McGee, and George Lee. And I sat there in amazement and I watched them make shot after shot after shot. And it made it look so easy. I said, you know what? I can do that. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Dave Hopla, All-American. I love hearing that. I never made All-American, but I love hearing it.
Let me tell you something.
Let's hustle baseline. Let's go. Come out here and I'm going to jump stop. Boom.
Let me tell you something.
Okay, keep the toe straight. What letter is my arm in right now?
Let me tell you something.
So now my hands are already set. I'm cocked and locked. I got a palm.
Let me tell you something.
It's sort of almost like a yoga, Tai Chi drill. Touch the ball in a shooting position.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Years ago, what happened was I was at a camp, a Sunshine Invitational, University of Central Florida, and George Karl was there. And George Karl saw me shoot, and he said, "You're the greatest shooter in the universe." And I sort of liked that. That wasn't even planned, it was the universe. And he said, "I'm gonna bring you into Seattle." And he brought me into Seattle like for training camp, you know, more of a consulting position. It wasn't a full-time position. And then from there, you know, I got hired by the Raptors. Then I went to the Raptors, to the Wizards, to the Knicks, and most recently the Detroit Pistons and stuff. I think what gives me a lot of credibility is because I can actually shoot the basketball. I know, you know, over the years working with NBA teams, the NBA players get a big kick out of like, "I saw you when I was 10 years old at the Nelson Sanders camp," you know. Vince Carter was like, "I saw you at the University of Central Florida." So with the pro players, you know, I've had a lot of credibility. And even now, even worldwide, because with YouTube and, you know, Google this and that, you know, people pick up things, they look and, you know, once they hear Dave Hopla and they like, you know, look me up. And so that gives me credibility because they see it on film, what I've done. Since the inception of the jump shot, you know, things haven't changed much, you know, with it. I mean, you know, your balance is key, you know, elbow keeps the ball straight, your follow through and, you know, keeping your eyes on the target. What, you know, has changed though is like, I just can't believe how bad some of the people's form is in this day and age. I mean, you have everything at your fingertips. I mean, you can, you know, Google Steph Curry, you know, Klay Thompson, Ray Allen, and watch them shoot, and they give you little tidbits, and then they can videotape themselves, and their shots are like terrible. I mean, how can it get to that stage with all of this at your fingertips in this day and age? But you have to go out and you have to put the time in. Like I said, when I want to make somebody a better shooter, the first thing I look at is their foundation, how their feet are. Every time you shoot, your feet should be in the same position. My feet are together. Slide my left foot on my arch, bring it over shoulder width apart. My toe is pointing at my target. Like I tell kids and people, if you know you go in and you're buying a house and it's got a leaky basement, go look at another house because that, you know, that's a problem. It's going to be and the same thing with your foundation as a shooter. If you have bad footwork and you're not on balance, your shot's going to be bad. And then the most important component, you know, your elbow being underneath the ball, elbow keeps the ball straight, and you know, and then you're finishing up with your follow through. Now shooting is repetition. Repetition is doing the same thing over and over again, the same way. Anytime I'm in the gym, looking forward to working with new people, and everyone always says, you know, who do you enjoy working with the most? And I always say, whoever listens and works hard. Doesn't matter if it's a 10-year-old kid or a 10-year NBA veteran. Live each day to the fullest. We have the saying in the NBA, if you ain't cheating, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.